Simon Says subscribe and click on the bell icon to receive notifications.
Dealing with a large database in Excel can be quite difficult. When you copy or import huge data from any database, the presence of unwanted spaces makes things even more complicated. In the case of numbers, some functions throw an error since space is treated as an additional character. These unwanted spaces can be leading, trailing, or occurring in between words or numbers. Sometimes, extra spaces appear along with some unprintable characters. So, how do you remove the extra spaces? Don't worry, in this video I will tell you 3 easy ways to remove spaces in Excel. Let's jump right into them without further ado. First, let us see how to remove spaces using the trim function. This function removes any excess leading, trailing, and spaces in between values. But keep in mind that you'll need an empty column for the trimmed values. To trim the extra spaces for the values, enter the function trim of cell number in the destination cell or the formula bar. Here, cell number denotes the position of the untrimmed text. This gives you the trimmed value without any leading, in between, or trailing spaces. You can use the drag handle to apply the formula to other existing cells with untrimmed spaces. Copy the trimmed values by right-clicking on the selected column and selecting Cut or Copy. While pasting, use the Paste Special and paste the trim spaces as values. Next, let us use the Find and Replace method to remove unwanted spaces. This method works based on the principle of finding the number of spaces and replacing it. However, this method leaves one space with leading, trailing, or in-between space. This method is very effective when the untrimmed values are more spread out over the spreadsheet. To trim the values, first select Untrimmed Values. Navigate to Home. Under Editing, select Find and Select, and then click on Replace. Or simply press Ctrl+H. This opens up a Find and Replace dialog box. Enter a double space in the Find What text box and single space in the Replace With text box. Click Replace All. This pops up a notification showing replacements made for a certain number of places. Click OK. Again, click on the Replace All until you get a We couldn't find anything to replace notification shows up. Finally, let us see the third method to remove spaces in Excel. You can use the Substitute formula to remove all spaces. This method works on the principle of replacing the space with an empty string. To trim the values of unwanted spaces, enter this formula in the destination cell or formula bar. Here, A22 is the cell that contains the untrimmed values. That is, the space is replaced by an empty string value. That's all, folks. In this video, we have seen 3 methods to remove leading, trailing, or spaces in between. Each method has its own advantages. Choose the method that suits your needs. Please feel free to leave your questions in the comment section below. We are always happy to help. Thank you.
If you're not a subscriber, click down below to subscribe so you get notified about similar videos we upload. To see the full blog article that this video came from, please click over there. And click over there to see more videos from Simon Says It.